All right.
Hello. Hi. It's me. It's me. Anyway, hi, I'm Emily. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It's like 9 a.m. I'm still having my coffee, still waking up. It's raining outside. Like, look at the way I'm holding my coffee. Jeez. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you clicked on this video. You're probably looking for some gift ideas to get the book lover in your life. I'm not affiliated with any of these brands except one coming up, and that brand is not even like sponsoring this specific video. So this is really just all from my heart and like what I think would make good presents. I say we just get right down to business. Stop yapping. Let me just tell you about it. Let me just tell you about it. This is my holiday bookish gift guide. I think this is the third gift guide I've made in the past 2 years. I worked really hard to like find very specific items in each category and link them. But I honestly think that like when you're shopping for a specific person, like you really should be thinking about stylistically what they would like, aesthetically what they would like, theme-wise what they would like. I'll kind of give like a blueprint for you of what to get, but I think it's really important to do your research on that person and understand, oh, this person really loves A Court of Thorns and Roses, so instead of getting them like a general throw blanket, I'll get them one with like the map from that series like on it or something. You know what I mean? I think in general too, with specifically bookish gift ideas and buying gifts for people who like books, Etsy is like your best friend. There's a few other places that I'll mention later in this video that you can take a look at, but like Etsy is your best friend. So I kind of broke this down into a few categories. The first is just like books. If the person you are buying a gift for does not have a Kindle and they're an avid reader and you have it in the budget, a Kindle is such a good gift, or an e-reader of some kind. I mean, there's a few different versions you can get. I don't even know what this version is, but this is an old Kindle. I have no desire to get a new one. I really think you can't go wrong with the type of Kindle that you get. It's just a great thing to have. Like if you know someone that reads really, really frequently and just keeps buying physical copies of books, I think it's just a great gift to get them because it will save the money. It will help the environment. Even if somebody says that they don't want a Kindle, I challenge you to still get it for them, because I for so long had this Kindle and I was like, I'm not reading on a Kindle, I won't do it, I like the feeling of the pages and the smell of the pages, and guess what, I love it now. It's so easy to travel with. Kindle. Another idea for a gift is if the person has a Kindle already, you can get them a Kindle Unlimited subscription, which is what my mom got me for Christmas this year. It is proving to be my favorite present because you get access to like millions of books. It's $12 a month and you can have up to like 20 books at a time. And there's so many like great series on there. There's a lot on Kindle Unlimited that is on my TBR and I'm really excited about it. I think Kindle Unlimited is a really good gift for someone that is like a really like avid reader, like somebody that reads a lot frequently. I think they have a Black Friday deal and it's $1 for the first 3 months. You could also get them a Book of the Month subscription. I've had this for over 2 years now. The cost of a monthly Book of the Month membership ranges from like $13 to $18 depending on like the number of credits you get. I did not know Book of the Month was founded in 1926. By the way, it's one of the oldest book clubs in the United States, and it helped launch like Hemingway's career. I did not know that. I thought it was a relatively new thing. Basically what they do is they have this team of readers that reads a bunch of new releases and then picks like around 6 and presents them to their members, and each member picks like one book, usually, typically included in their membership, to get delivered every month. It's kind of like this curated list every month of new books, and then you can obviously like add on anything you want from previous months, or if you want to get more than one book that month, that's always an option. But it's also just nice to know, like even if I don't get the books from Book of the Month all the time, like it's nice to know what's new, keep up with new releases, new authors, etc. So that's a really good gift for someone maybe that is newer to reading as well, because it kind of introduces them to being in the know, catching up on new releases, etc. You could also just get them a gift card to their local independent bookstore. It's so important to support independent bookstores, and any bookstore that they live near, you can just get them a little gift card there. They'll be happy, the bookstore will be happy, you will be happy, everyone will be so happy. And then the last gift you can get is an Audible membership if you know someone that enjoys audiobooks, or maybe they haven't tried audiobooks, but they have like a hectic life. Maybe they're like a parent, maybe they, I don't know, have like a long commute. I definitely listen to audiobooks when I'm doing things that I must do that don't really require like my brain power. So like cooking, cleaning, commuting, like stuff like that. It's just a really nice way to get my reading in while I'm doing something that I have to do that might be like boring, if that makes sense. Audible membership is amazing. You get typically for like $15, you get 1 credit per month, which is really nice because like, for example, this month Cher's memoir came out and I think it was like something like $25 on Audible, but I got it for 1 credit, which is $15. Yeah, if you know someone that maybe has like more of like a hectic life, maybe they don't have as much time to read, maybe they want to get into reading, or maybe they do read a lot but like haven't tried audiobooks, I think Audible is really cool. Now, moving on to the accessory part of the gift guide. As I mentioned earlier, Etsy is an amazing place for this. Also, House of Jupiter is a great site. It's houseofjupitershop.com. I can leave that link below. What I like about this one is you can shop by collection. If you know someone that really likes Emily Henry, or you know someone that really likes Magnolia Parks, or you know someone that really likes Powerless, Sarah J. Maas, Zodiac Academy. It's like just like a really trendy, cute little shop with, you know, sweatshirts and tote bags and t-shirts and Kindle cases and hats and pillows. Like, it's just so cute. This is a great place to look for the following things. Also, Etsy, as I've mentioned. So the first one is obviously a Kindle case. If you know someone that has a Kindle but does not have a case on their Kindle, or maybe you don't like the case that they have and you're like, it's time for a new case, you have to get rid of the one that you have because I hate it. Also, just like Kindle decals and like stickers and stuff. You can get themed stickers. Again, like if you know someone that is really into a specific book or specific series or something. 2 things that I don't have and I've never tried, but I came across recently is a Kindle stand and a Kindle clicker. I think this is so interesting because when I am in bed reading, it's like sometimes this is such a like stupid problem to have when I'm trying to fall asleep, but like I'm reading. It's kind of hard to like position my hand to like turn the page. Like sometimes I just want to set the Kindle down and like put my hands like this, get all cozy, but I have to like reach out and turn the page. So you could get somebody a Kindle stand and like a clicker to turn the page, so you could just kind of be like this as you fall asleep and you're reading. That's interesting. There's also book sleeves that you can get for people. There's so many cute options. If you know someone that travels with their books a lot, it's a safe place to keep specifically, I think, like softcover books to make sure that they don't get damaged by anything else in the bag or they don't get folded or anything. And it's also just adorable. You can also get somebody a reading light. I have my reading light that I use, obviously not for my Kindle, but for my hard copies of books when I am reading at night. It's really great too because if Jean-Luc's sleeping, it has various settings, so I can make sure like I'm not waking him up. I don't have to turn on my lamp to read. I can just read the book with my reading light. You could also get a tote bag for somebody, like a themed tote bag, a bookish tote bag. If you know someone, again, that like often commutes or travels, you know, with their book and with a laptop or something, like getting them a cute little tote bag themed with their favorite book or series or something could be a cute gift. So if you know someone that listens to a lot of audiobooks already, this could be like more of an investment. So make sure that they actually do listen to the audiobooks. This is kind of a more expensive gift, but you can get them a pair of headphones. The 2 that people are really into are the AirPods Max. It looks like you can get them for $400, probably, I'm guessing, a Black Friday deal. And there's different colors. You can get pink and orange and blue and lilac and gold and silver. And then for a less expensive version, you can get the Sony WH-1000 XM4 or 5. My friend Liam has the XM4s. Right now you can get them for $200 on Amazon. That's amazing. I actually might do that for myself. Yeah, that's a Black Friday deal for sure. This is $200 right now on Amazon. I can link all 3 of these headphones down below. You can also get people a reading journal, like specifically if you know people that read a lot of books really fast. I think a reading journal is a great gift to get somebody because it allows them to take time to like process what they read before like just diving into the next book, which is something I do a lot. Etsy's a great spot, but also I'm gonna butcher this name. I want to say it's Papier, but I feel like people would probably say like papier or something. You know what I'm talking about. They have a lot of really, really cute reading journals and a lot of very like aesthetically pleasing reading journals on there. And then the last thing in like accessories you could get is a TBR cart. Again, like if you know someone that has a lot of physical books, maybe that they are like piling up that they haven't read yet, I think a TBR cart is like a really chic way to organize those books and just kind of like separate them from the rest of the books on somebody's shelf so that you know like, oh, these are the books that like I have not read that I need to read. And it's also a great way to gauge, oh, like I should hold off on buying new books because my TBR cart is like overflowing right now. So if you know someone that like has a lot of physical copies of books, specifically ones that they have not read yet, a TBR cart is a great thing to get. So those are all the accessories. Next, the category is set the mood, especially because it's the holidays and it's winter. People are getting cozy. This is like for the book readers in your life that really just like to get snug. Maybe they're like homebody vibes. They like to just kind of set the space in their apartment or house or wherever and just like feel really snug and set the tone and set the mood for an evening of reading. This is all the stuff for them. First, this is a brand that I am working with on another video this week, but I thought I'd mention them because I have their product, which is the Hoodie. It's basically like a wearable blanket. There are so many like different styles and like designs for the Hoodie, but it is like so comfortable. When they say it's a wearable blanket, it is a wearable blanket, and it's really nice because specifically reading, something I find like, again, like this is like a stupid problem, but like something I find minorly irritating is like when I do have a blanket, I have to like take my arm out of it to turn the page, and sometimes that makes me a little cold, especially in the winter. So what's cool about the Hoodie is that like that's not a problem because there's holes for your arms. There's like a Black Friday sale for the rest of the month of November. If it's not November, you can use my code, I believe, EmilyJK15 for 15% off, and I'll just include the link to Hoodie in my description. Moving on to candles. Candles are a place you can also get creative and specific with the actual person that you're buying a gift for. Like there's many candles that are themed for specific books, series, fandoms, etc. There's nothing like lighting a candle and reading. Obviously, try to get soy candles if you can. They're just better for your health. And then also, of course, just like regular blankets. As I mentioned, I saw this A Court of Thorns and Roses blanket that was the map of the world. I thought that was like such a cute, snug idea. It obviously doesn't have to be themed. Like you could just get somebody like a nice blanket to snuggle up with. I think you could get creative and fun with the blanket choices. Also, just readers, we love mugs and cups. Again, Etsy. Themed. Love it. We love to make ourselves like a little hot drink. Having like a very special bookish mug contributes to that atmosphere in a very snug way. Also slippers. I got these slippers recently and like they changed my life. Just having like a snug pair of slippers that kind of goes with anything that like you wear around the house is so nice. Even just like listening to my audiobook, doing the dishes and like my snug little slippers. I love it. Also fuzzy socks or regular socks or bookish themed socks. Also a great snug gift. And then there's also cute little like cardigans that are book themed. Those are all different things to set the mood for the homebody snug reader in your life. Then I just wanted to talk about specifically just in general like bookish / themed merch. If you know somebody really likes X book or X series, go onto these websites and just like take a look around and see if anything like strikes your fancy kind of a thing. Obviously Etsy really is the best. Like you cannot go wrong with Etsy, as I keep saying. And also, as I mentioned, the House of Jupiter. The Bookish Goods is also a great shop. It's a little more like general book based. There's a lot of like really great stuff on here, from like clothing to bags, blankets, bookmarks, coffee, drinkware, hats, jewelry, patches, socks, stickers, totes. And then there's also chapters, so like different collections. Chapter 1, for example, is Bookish. Chapter 2, the Jane Austen fan club. There's Gilmore Girls. There's spooky books. There's the Eras collection. There's like holiday collection, bookish love story, like you could shop Bookstagram on it. A lot of really, really good ideas on this website. And then I checked out the Ripped Bodice website, and they don't really have the series specific and book specific merch that they have in the store. I got this like Nesta Archeron print for myself, for example, when I went there, and they don't sell that online. They have a lot of candles. They just have a lot of like book specific merch. So if you live in New York City or LA, in New York City, the Ripped Bodice is in Park Slope, and then in LA, I think it's in like Silver Lake. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. But if you can stop by in person, they have a lot of really, really cute things. And it's always nice to like buy stuff in person and like touch it before you buy it. It's crazy. Yeah, those are just kind of like just some general places to look if you're at a loss. Then the last category I have is audiobook listening activities. I think this is such a cute category because oftentimes as I kind of mentioned earlier, I read half my books through listening on audiobook, and I often associate my audiobook listening time with doing work in some way, whether it's chores or mindless work. I actually can't just like sit down and listen to an audiobook. Like I have to be doing something. Because of that, I do associate listening to audiobooks with like work, which is sometimes not fun. So I think because I need to be doing something with an audiobook, I think if you know someone that listens to a lot of audiobooks, getting them like a fun activity that is just for fun to do while they're listening to their audiobook could be a snug gift. So for example, puzzles. coloring books, and those can be book themed, paint by numbers. You can also get a spa kit or a bath bomb, have someone do some self-care while listening to an audiobook. That is my gift guide. I hope I gave you guys some good ideas. If you have any questions, or if like you have any like specific like, oh, I know this person, this is their vibe, like do you have any suggestions, feel free to just comment below. I'll try to help you out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.